This is going to be some ride. Let's do it.
The Wild Ones is natural history meets survivalist show. The concept is to try and find and film 6 of the rarest, most endangered animals on Earth.
I think it's probably a good chunk of months into the initial start-up when me, Vienna and Declan got the call to come in, and I think it was just the perfect timing, the perfect storm, a great idea.
What we're about today has never been done.
It was sort of 3.5 years in the making. We had to work really hard. We had to work with organisations like WWF in order to access some of these really rare and endangered animals.
The first location was Malaysia. We had to face the critically endangered Malaysian tiger, and the second one was Mongolia with the Gobi bear.
Indonesia, which was like a forest in the middle of the most beautiful seas, trying to look for Java rhinos, where there's less than 70 left.
It was 100% definitely worth you going up there, and I think we'll get some sweet shots of them rhinos when they go for a bath.
The next one was Armenia, and there was like 9 leopards left. It was just a crazy journey.
We're entering the unknown.
We were in Gabon for the western lowland gorillas, and then we were up in Nova Scotia in Canada for the North Atlantic right whale.
Wow, look at that. Ah, so beautiful.
So between the 6 locations, over 2 years, I think we got quite a lot of travelling. With conservation, it's a really tricky subject. You can't just bowl into somewhere and say you're going to try and help save them. You need to build trust with NGOs, with conservationists, with biologists. That takes time.
The production team worked extremely hard, putting every single aspect of the preparation in place.
No production company had ever been granted access to film leopards in Armenia. So we partnered with WWF and through them managed to get access and permits to film the Caucasian leopards, which is an extraordinary achievement and a TV first.
We plan for all of the things. The wild animals are never a problem because we are entering their environment. It's the things you can't plan for, like a storm coming in the jungle.
So we're in the thick of it here, aren't we?
Trying to set up any kind of camera traps is really, really tricky.
What we ended up doing is designing and building and modifying camera traps for each of our different environments. So we would have more moisture-proofed camera traps for the jungles. We wanted to create beautiful imagery of them so that you fall in love with them.
What we're trying to do, obviously, if you save the tiger, you're saving the forest all these animals live in. You put everything on the line to try and get these shots.
Oh, that's pretty tight, isn't it? If a bear comes now, I'm a goner.
Looking at what those camera traps produced, the diversity in wildlife, I was blown away.
Mate, when them rhinos come in, it's going to be a wicked shot, man.
I think when you spend time in hard places doing hard things, bonds that are created are second to none. The crew from Offspring that filmed this are all very good mates. They spent a lot of time in the research phase looking for the perfect lenses, because telling the story is one thing, making it beautiful in some of the harshest environments on the planet is something altogether very, very different, and we wanted this to be beautiful.
Ooh, look at that. Wow. That's a good start, huh?
I love the challenge I had in Mongolia, and the reason I say Gabon is because of the gorillas. I mean, this sort of conservation dynamic is working amazingly now in Africa.
I think for me it was Malaysia because it was the hardest. Just staying operational as a person, as a human being, surviving in the jungle is hard work, but then you've got to go out and do the graft, and it's the most rewarding.
The purpose of the show isn't just to film the animals, but the purpose was that our footage could actually help preserve and conserve these animals. So we're partnering with conservation organisations working to protect them, and our footage plays an active role in helping these animals.
The Malaysian tiger, as we speak, they are still being poached. It just makes everything urgent. These stories has to be told now.
He's still alive, right? So we will use him to save his species.
This is time critical. These animals are going to become extinct if nothing is done. So ultimately, what we need to do is to inspire people, and we need to educate people. Apple TV Plus has that global reach, and the more people that we can inspire, the more likelihood, the chances that we can do something and take action now.
This is hope.